Yo, what's happening, people? The Liverpool Prophet, we're back again. We're back again with another video. A different type of video today. We've got a different type of video. The season is over. It's over, I know. Season's done. It's done. So, today's going to be a different type of video. You know, the last couple of days, well, the last 2 days to be exact, you know, this has been in my mind for like a... It's been in my mind for the last 2 or 3 days, and I thought, you know what, I've got to make a video on this, man. You know, let's talk about Klopp. I know he's gone. It's unfortunate. I'm still sad. I still can't believe it myself, but let's talk about Klopp, man. We have to talk about this because I can't be the only one, and I know for sure I'm not the only Liverpool fan out there who thinks this, but I can't be the only one who thinks that there's more to Klopp leaving than just being tired. Yeah, I know, you know, Klopp's been at Liverpool. Well, he was at Liverpool for 9 years. You know, was it 8 or 9? It was 9 years. You know, so understandably after 9 years, you know, continuously competing with City, you know, it's going to take your toll on him. And, you know, looking at Klopp, he has not aged well. You can see, you know, when he first joined compared to now, how different he looks. So we know that he has not aged well, and he does look tired, to be fair, but I can't help but feel there's more to this than just being tired. And, you know, I think a lot of Liverpool fans are going to know where I'm going with this, but I'm going to say one word. Owners. FSG. You see these owners, yeah? They are the most tin pot, cheapskate, scumbag owners in this league. They own Liverpool Football Club. Liverpool Football Club, the most successful club in English football. They own us. Yet they spend like we're Wolves or we're Sheffield United. I think those clubs have actually had a higher net spend than us the last couple of years, which is a joke, man. But FSG, I think personally, are the main reason that Klopp is leaving, because ever since in 2017, when Liverpool made the deal to sell Coutinho to Barcelona, you know, we got a lot of money for Coutinho, and we're using that money. We were able to build a spine of our team. You know, we brought in Alisson, we brought in Van Dijk, Fabinho, and that really kicked Liverpool on to challenge for league titles, win stuff, you know, win major honours, and that really kicked us on. And the owners did do a good job. It was really clever business doing that. But since that summer, that 2018 summer, I don't know what the owners have been doing, because they have not been investing into Liverpool. You know, the year after that, no signings. You know, the year after that, again, no signings. And it cost us, you know, the COVID season, we had 0 fit centre-backs. And I think we finished third in the end. Was it third or fourth? It was third. And it was a miracle. You know, Klopp pulled off a miracle then. He pulled off a big miracle that season by finishing third. And, you know, if you'd think that the owners would look at that and think, okay, we're not going to repeat that now. We're going to spend. We're going to back Klopp. We're going to bring him in. We're going to bring the players in. And we're going to kick on. Next summer, what happens? We get no signings again. And it's like, what are these owners doing, man? Have they got any ambition at all? Have they got any ambition? I don't think they have. I'll be honest. I think that they own Liverpool, but they want to move like a small club. You know, if you want to move like a small club, then you should charge the fans the prices of a small club. You know what I mean? Charge shirt prices of a small club. You know, ownership deals, all of it, man. Charge us the price of a small club if you want to move like a small club. That's my message to FSG. And, you know, so they don't sign no one in 2020-21, but luckily we had a really good year that year. We did I think we chased a quad. It was a quad chasing year, so we got away with it again. You know, Klopp bailing out the owners yet again. And then last season happened, which was terrible. You know, FSG again didn't invest. You know, Klopp has to take some of the blame for last year. He does, because he was really loyal to certain players that just weren't it no more. You know, giving Henderson a new deal wasn't it, and a couple of other players, Fabinho, players that were done, but we kept him around, and it cost us last year. And unlike the COVID year, we didn't get away with it last year, and we ended up in the Europa League, not even getting Champions League football. And this season, I'll give it to the owners. We started the summer off well. Szoboszlai, McAllister, and who else did we bring in, man? I'm trying to think. We brought those two in, and the summer was off to a good start. Then we let Henderson, Fabinho go, and we're like, okay, all right. And then what happens? FSG just sit there and do nothing yet again, and we're all sat here thinking, what's going on? Fabinho was our main DM, he was our destroyer in that midfield, and to not replace your best DM is criminal. I can't understand it. How can you let your best DM go and not replace him? You bring in Endo, who, Endo, bad man. I love the guy. He's a proper player, but he's a squad player at best, man. We gotta be real. He's a squad player at best. He's not good enough to be a starter. And how can you let your best DM go and you don't replace him? I can't understand what these owners are doing. And if you want my opinion, I think Klopp has had enough of the owners. I think the owners not backing Klopp, making him work with scraps every year. It's a miracle that Liverpool compete every year for titles. Because I'll be honest, with the squad that we have, should we have been competing for Premier Leagues? Should we have been winning Champions Leagues? Should we have been winning all this stuff? No, we shouldn't have. The only reason for all of that was because we had a manager like Jurgen, who worked with scraps, developed players and worked with what he had. And, what a job Klopp did. I have to say, what a job, Now, it makes me appreciate the man even more, man. It makes me appreciate Klopp even more than I already do. Special coach. But as for the, Klopp leaving thing, I think there's more to it. I think not being backed by the owners has, I think it's gotten to him now. Other seasons he seemed happy, to work with limited budgets. This year it looks like maybe the owners said to Klopp, listen, there's not going to be money in the summer for you to spend. You're gonna have to do it with traps again. And Klopp was like, nah, Bunny, I'm off now. I'm not doing this again. And I just think that there's more to this than meets the eye. I think there's more to this than meets the eye. And, hopefully, in the summer, the next couple of weeks, we might find out more about this. Maybe Klopp does an interview. He tells us what happens. He tells us what happened within the club, how he wanted certain players maybe, and he didn't get them, and all this and that. But like I said, I think there's more to this. And I think the main factor in this is the owners, FSG. Being tight, money hungry bastards, basically. Not spending, not showing ambition, not wanting to compete, you know what I mean? United spend more than us every year. City spend more than us every year. Arsenal spend more than us every year. Chelsea spend more than us every year. It's a joke, man. Even clubs like Tottenham, West Ham, Crystal Palace, all these clubs spend more than Liverpool Football Club. And it's an absolute joke. And I think this summer we're going to find out a lot about, there have been, rumours that Klopp was too loyal. He was happy to work with a tight squad. He was happy to work with the small squad, what should I say? He was happy to work with these scraps, He didn't want a big squad, he wanted a low budget. There's rumours that he was too loyal. All of this, I think this summer we're going to find out a lot. We're going to find out a lot about who was really in the wrong here. Was it Klopp being too loyal, or was it FSG, being tight? I think we're going to find out a lot this summer, especially with the new manager now, because, there are rumours going around. I've read today that Slott's going to be backed. He's going to get a lot of money. I won't believe it till I see it, because they said the same thing with Klopp, and Klopp never got no money, man, at all. But they're saying that Slott's going to be backed, and, they're talking a big game, FSG, like they always do. But are they actually going to deliver this time? Are they actually going to deliver? Are they going to back Slot or not? We'll have to wait and see, man, because if this summer comes by, and make no mistake, we need not as much as we did last summer, but we need investment. We need some more. We need to sort the defence out. Definitely need a centre back. Definitely need a DM, a proper world class DM. Not some cheap fucking number 2 option from Bournemouth or somewhere like that, a proper DM. And the attack needs sorting out as well. We need a striker who can put the ball in the net. And we might need another left-sided attacker too. So we've got some business to do. And we've got some key areas in the squad to address. And they need to be addressed. John W. Henry, you need to get the checkbook out this time. You do, because this isn't Klopp no more. Klopp's gone. Slot isn't going to be able to work magic like Klopp did. He's not going to be able to work with scraps on low budgets. He's going to need to spend money to be successful. And now we'll see what FSG are really about now. For years they cried poor mouth under Klopp. Said we didn't have money. There's always an excuse, whether we're building something here, we're building something there. You ain't got that excuse now. Back the new manager, or Liverpool fans are gonna come for you, and we will run you out. Just like we ran Hicks and Gillette out when they were running the club into the ground. The same thing will happen to you. Don't think it won't. Don't underestimate the power of Liverpool fans, football fans. Do not underestimate it. Because if we really wanted, you guys would be out of here by the end of the week. That's how powerful Liverpool fans are. So don't for 1 second think that we ain't gonna, we'll just sit here and accept mediocrity. Because we won't. We're Liverpool Football Club. We're not West Ham. We're not Wolves. We're not Bournemouth. We're Liverpool Football Club. The biggest club in England. The most successful club in England. Spend money like a big club. If you don't have the money, sell to someone who can. Someone who will actually get us competing at the top. We're Liverpool Football Club. Yet we're spending money like we're a relegation level side. It's really annoyed me, that has, because if it had just been, it's not like we've needed a lot of backing either. Some minor adjustments here and there every season, and 2 or 3 signings a season, and last season is completely different how it ended up. The COVID season ended up completely different as well. We've wasted 2 seasons because of FSD's shenanigans, their poor ways, and it's, had they just invested a bit more into the squad, we could have been sat here talking about a couple more leagues, a couple more Champions Leagues. Ultimately, when we're going for these big trophies, we always fall up short because of injuries, lack of depth in the squad. Had Klopp been backed a bit more, the legacy could have been a lot better, man. And my fear, and all Liverpool fans' fears, have come true. Klopp's legacy is going to be looked back on, and we're going to sit here and we're going to think that could have been so much more for Jurgen. That could have been a lot more. We could have won many more trophies, but we sat here with one of everything, and that's all on the owners. It's all on the owners for not backing Klopp enough, and that's never going to be forgiven, man. That's never going to be forgiven. Imagine Klopp had the spending of a Man City. Liverpool would have been unstoppable the last couple of years, man. We would have been absolutely unstoppable. It's so annoying. And I'm FSD out personally. I think they're cheap. I think they don't care about the club, and I want them gone. But this summer, we'll learn a lot more about their ambitions, if they're really serious about competing, or if they're just happy with, finishing 5th, 6th, whatever. FSG, fix up, man. Klopp ain't here no more. You've got a back slot, and you've got to give him what he wants. But yeah, that's it, man. That's the video for today. So please like, subscribe, and we'll be bringing more content to you, man, now that the season's over. There's going to be, the Euros are coming up. We'll be doing some watch-alongs on that. Transfer business, everything Liverpool. I'm making videos, recordings. We're all here, man. There's going to be a lot more content coming. Don't think just because the season's over, that's the end of it. No, there's going to be more content coming, man. We will keep you up to date every couple of days. And yeah, like, subscribe. I'm out. Peace.